2020 collection. So the brand launched, what, 2 months ago?
August 20th, yes.
August 20th.
I think you had something to do with it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I was just here for that debut moment. Okay, so let us begin here. I saw this ahead of tonight's show in a kind of style out where Scott was basically showcasing his whole new collection for all of us hosts. And I fell immediately in love with these and the gemstones and the two-tone. The two-tone is incredible. These are new. We're going to start with the ring. There are also earrings, a cuff, and a necklace. Get ready, baby, because the whole suite. Talk about gifting for the holidays.
Start with yourself. Gift yourself.
Sizes 5 through 11. Here, as we go down the row, I'm going to start you with black spinel, 2.5 carats of it. Two-tone set. Look at that high and mighty, incredible. And then black spinel, August, one of the alternate birthstones. Then we move into our African amethyst, almost 2 carats, almost 2 carats. What? Birthstone for February. I move you into beautiful Swiss blue topaz, the birthstone for December, 2.3 carats of it. Next up, we have our garnet. Oh, it is so rich and deep. Garnet, of course, January. 2.5 carats there. And lastly, I'm a November baby, so I would definitely recognize a citrine when I see it. And this isn't any citrine, it's Madeira. 2 carats of it. November babies, you have a birthday coming up, so do I. How about that? Okay. What is...
Do you love?
I love her. And I love the bezel setting.
Thank you.
And I love the way you have really like propped up the stone with this super unapologetic, huge crown that the gem sits in. I mean, it's incredible. Okay.
Okay, so I'll rewind a little bit. So
please
know I've spent most of my life in really high-end, fine and designer jewelry, and had the opportunity to work with the best silversmiths, the best goldsmiths, and with that gives me the opportunity to work with the best gem cutters and all of that. So about a year and change ago, I decided to create my own brand, as we said, named it after Christian James. Everything that I wanted to create was, after my first 50 years, I've spent my life telling everybody else's stories. So I was super excited to share with you my stories. This collection was inspired by the quote by Mother Teresa: "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters that create many ripples." So for me, my ripples are my friends, my children, my husband, everything. That simple smile at the grocery store creates that ripple. For this, I wanted to give you that first beautiful gemstone two-tone look. Think about this as your holiday ring going into the holiday season, but more importantly, if you're my gold lady, I've got you covered. If you're my silver lady, I've got you covered. I decided to work with an emerald cut gemstone, which all my years in designer jewelry, I've never had a manufacturer tell me after working with me on this, said, "Just so you know, Scott, we will never do this again."
Why? It was horrible.
Yes.
That's the polite way of saying it.
It was overnights. It was keeping everyone working, just because there are 10 steps to make this. So you have that individual casting. So first, solid sterling silver, weighty. Then from there, we do 14 karat gold wrapped around and around and around. So it's clad. So it's not a flash plating, because if you haven't heard, gold today's at $2,700 an ounce. So if I were to do this in solid, we're talking about a mortgage plus them. But I'm giving you clad, which means there's lots and lots of gold. I then turn around and said, okay, how do we create a gemstone that brings the story of the ripple to life? Let's do an emerald cut. An emerald cut is one of the hardest ways to challenge a gemstone. We cut all of our own gemstones in-house, because there can't be any flaws.
Right.
It's a table. It's a step-up table in an octagon. And because the ripple cast in that stone, I want you to look in there, and when you look deep, deep, so from afar you're gonna see all the prettiness, all the sparkle, but when you look in there, on the back row, on the underside, I did a ripple.
You see it?
You're gonna be able to see just the touch as that reminder. And again, the camera's super duper tight, so when you're wearing it, you probably won't see it until you bring it close to your eye. I want you to look at this and not only have the joy of the gemstone, right there with that citrine, that's capturing the sun, that's that happiness. But then it's also looking at the ripples of your life. And then from a styling point of view, you can never look at her. So why do you enjoy it?
I didn't used to love fine jewelry. In fact, you'll notice I've been here 17 years. I only just recently have really begun to present it in shows.
So, truth be told, Sean and I have presented multiple times, and before every show, she would say, "Just so you know, Scott, I don't know why I'm not even good with jewelry. I go, Sean, you're fantastic. You share your heart. You know how to wear it. It's perfection.
By the way, so is a day. And by the way, she's wearing...
I'm so glad I didn't wear that outfit. It would have been so embarrassing.
She's wearing the whole suite. She's wearing the necklace we're going to bring to you along with the earrings and the cuff up next.
Look at that color. Swiss, as Sean had said, every gemstone is a super premium. Instead of blue topaz, we've given you the super premium of Swiss blue topaz. Notice how you see the color from everywhere. All that gold, all that silver, the drop earrings at 1 1/4 inch, that gorgeous gemstone necklace, and then the cuff is heavenly as well.
So I mean, I love a ring. I also love gifting rings. And I think if you have November baby, so what do we have coming up here? We have February coming up, November and December and January. We have all the months represented here coming up if you're gifting. We also have a holiday return policy. We also have a Black Friday sale price, but Black Friday is over a month away. So how are we doing that? And then we are bringing you authentic 925 sterling, the clad, which is the 14 karat story, and then super premium gems. I mean, I can't even, the carat weights here between almost 2 carats and almost 3. So let's not forget, citrine, birth month, November. January is gonna be your garnet. Amethyst is gonna be February. Swiss blue topaz is your December. And then black spinel is an alternate gemstone for August. It's just, and there are all the ripples, which we're going to talk so much more about. Love it. Okay, the earrings. So I am going to say I just put them on, so feel free to gander in closely.